In an emergency, over 3 seconds, that's life or death. Let me grab this because times is tough for resurrect, but we will not be able to show that because Savage said he has too much to lose and he won't die. Hi guys, welcome to Ashes of Creation Alpha 2. Yeah, word on the street is this game has been about since sliced bread. But speaking of sliced bread, this is my cleric. I am on a cleric leveling journey, and what makes me a cleric or a cleric? The core of my what? Archetype is this right here. This. I give you divine power. What is divine power? So divine power is our damaging and healing spells give us resource that charges this, and when it gets to 100%, our heals have a 10% chance to critically hit with this right here, this resource, divine power, and it tie into our first skill that we get when we open our skill tree, divine infusion, and you consume divine power, which is this right here that we filled up when we heal and do damage. We consume it by using this divine infusion to instantly complete a spell that we were currently casting. So you get to instantly complete it. For example, right here, my judgment. So my judgment, it does damage and it also can heal, my friends. So if I put it on a foe, it will do like 280 radiant damage to the foe, and it applies burning, 150 burning. If we heal our allies, it does 1500 heal. So it's a damaging and healing spell. It's pretty cool. So we use divine infusion to instantly cast that because it's a long cast time. It's like over 3 seconds, and in an emergency, over 3 seconds, that's life or death. It is. It really is. I am having fun and I'm also crying. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard game, but I keep coming back. I'm on my cleric leveling journey. I am in full support of this group. Full support. So let's talk about like some of our spells. First, I want to talk about one of my favorite, and it's because of how it looks. Deliverance right here. Look at that. So we charge up a burst of energy that heal, and you can charge it as long as you want, let it go, or you can fully charge it so it does its full potential. Pretty cool. Alright, let me calm down. So divine power is a resource we get back from doing damage or healing, and it tied into our first skills that we get, divine infusion and essence infusion. And I'm gonna respect to show you essence infusion. And essence infusion is when you use mana, the next time you consume mana, it's gonna refund it back to you and instead use your divine power. So this is essence infusion right here. So you can use this instead of your actual mana. Get refund back to you. Or we have a skill, we have a heal that consume our health when we use it, barrier. So if we have essence infusion, if we're using essence infusion, it would not consume any mana or our health. And I'm gonna spec into barrier to show it to you. So this is our barrier, and it consumes our health. But if we have select essence infusion, which I don't, I need the instant cast. I'm always in a pickle. It would not consume health or mana. It would consume my divine power, if I have any, which I would, because you're in a fight, right? You are always going to be casting something, whether you are healing or damaging, so you're always going to have this resource. So barrier, I love how it looks visually too. There's a few spells that we have. I'll show it to you. So we're gonna start off with our hots, and the first one we're gonna do is called Communal Restoration, and it grants a temporarily 10% HP. And it heals for 30% for the next 6 seconds. Communal Restoration. So the next one we're gonna do, I'm pretty sure Bird is gonna attack Savage pretty soon. So the next hots we're gonna do is called Soothing Glow. And there is Soothing Glow. Soothing Glow. So we have Communal Restoration and we have Soothing Glow. Let me grab this because times is tough. So our last hot we're gonna do, it's called Defiant Light. And it heals for 5% of your maximum health and 300% over the next 10 seconds. That's a very long cooldown. So we're gonna do our 3 hots. Soothing Glow, Communal Restoration, and our Defiant Light. So next we have our AoE heal called Divine Flare. And the healing is divided between party members when you're in a group. Divine Flare. So we're gonna do our 3 hots. Soothing Glow, Communal Restoration, and our Defiant Light. Next we have our Healing Touch. Can only be used in melee. Level 15, right on time. So last but not least is a Resurrect, but we will not be able to show that because Savage said he has too much to lose and he won't die. So, but there we go, Resurrect.